Well, good Monday morning, Alaska, as well as the interior, where we are watching some snow showers that have been building in through the overnight hours. We're talking about the potential for some localized areas of wintry mix to be expected as well. Before we get to that, giving you a live look outside across South Central, we are sitting up under some sunshine. Cloud coverage did remain with us for the first part of the day, but we are going to see that return to some sunshine. Different story as you head off towards the north. And you can see a live look coming in from Eielson Air Force Base, where we've already seen a couple of inches of that snow accumulation, coating a large portion of the interior back in white. We're expected to see several inches of snowfall here over the next couple of days, as even out towards the airport, where we're still holding on to some of that light snowfall. This is the first decent chance of snow that Fairbanks and a large portion of the interior has seen since about early February. Now, we have seen some light snow accumulation throughout the month, but here over the next couple of days, we're talking about several inches looks possible. And of course, you can see here in Anchorage, where we are sitting up under those mostly sunny conditions. As far as what we are seeing statewide, that ridge of high pressure still with us as you head out towards the Aleutians, the Bering, and that is largely influencing our weather pattern across a large portion of the state. Yes, we are still seeing some cloud coverage across parts of South Central, but as we're already seeing on that sky cam overlooking Eagle River Valley, those clouds are already beginning to thin out. But that ridge of high pressure that has been with us also driving in some warmer conditions across the state. We're talking about areas out west climbing near or above freezing today, even locations along the slope seeing those temperatures significantly warmer than this time yesterday. In fact, we are already still holding on to some of those winter weather advisories through the interior, locations out towards the slope up under that winter weather advisory as well for about 1 to 3 inches of snow. The bigger concern for areas of Prudhoe Bay, the Beaufort Seacoast, is going to be that blowing snow that we'll see as those gusty winds continue throughout the remainder of the day. But that ridge has brought in significant warmth across the state. You can see anywhere from about 10 to nearly 30 degrees warmer for many areas across Alaska. Some of the most pronounced warming has been through the western interior out towards the northwest Arctic Borough, and then as you head from Ukqiagvik out towards Dead Horse, where we're seeing those temperatures expected to climb into the 20s today. Now, while temperatures remaining warm here over the next couple of days, that upper level low, or that low pressure that's just to the north of the slope, will drive in some colder conditions. So we're expected to see the return to those temperatures back near or below zero for Ukqiagvik and a large portion of the slope later this week. As far as the interior, though, temperatures set to warm throughout the day. What we are going to be watching is some areas of rain embedded within that snow that we'll see this afternoon into the early evening hours. That will eat away at the snowfall chances, but that will also lead to some hazardous and slippery road conditions across the interior. So keep that in mind here over the next couple of days, as we'll see that switch back and forth between snow and areas of wintry mix, as we are going to continue to hold on to multiple waves of snow that's going to be pushing through the interior. That snow total forecast showing that the heaviest or highest amount of snow accumulation is going to be out towards the Denali Borough as you head towards the Alaska range, and then for areas along Eielson Air Force Base and east through the Chena Basin. This is where we're going to see that potential for up to a foot of snow accumulation. Elsewhere across the interior, we could pick up a couple of inches of snow accumulation. Fairbanks likely will see anywhere from about 3 to 7 inches of that snowfall, and that will occur here over the next couple of days, not all in one day, as this is going to come in multiple waves. And you can see those temperatures staying in the mid to upper 30s. That's why we want to watch out for some localized areas of wintry mix that will be embedded within that snowfall, which will eat away at the snow chances or the snow amounts that we'll see, as well as continue to lead to some of those slick road conditions. We do dry out by Thursday, and then check out the weekend. We're talking about potentially seeing those highs climbing into the low to mid 40s. And again, we are seeing this warm weather thanks to that ridge that has been with us. It does show signs of flattening and backing off here over the next couple of days. What does that mean for us here in South Central? Well, notice that upper level flow is coming in out of the west. So all of that stormy weather that we're seeing out west, the snow, freezing rain, and freezing drizzle as multiple waves continue to impact the area, those are going to get caught up in that upper level flow out of the west. So we're going to see increasing cloud coverage later this week. Temperature-wise, we're still going to stay on the warmer side and will largely stay dry until this weekend. But as that ridge backs off, it is going to open the door for a wetter weather pattern to make a return to south central. So we'll be watching for that as the weekend arrives. For today, those temperatures expected to warm quite nicely out towards southeast, 40s and 50s. We may see a handful of locations across south central breaking into the 50s, and of course out towards Nome, Kotzebue, parts of the Seward Peninsula. Be prepared for multiple waves of snowfall that will amount to about 3 to 8 inches here over the next couple of days. And of course, embedded within that, you'll also see some localized areas of freezing rain and freezing drizzle. So it's kind of a battle between winter and spring right now across the state. Of course, as we know, spring will ultimately win out, but we are going to be watching that snow here over the next couple of days. Largely on the dry side here across south central. Here's that 7-day forecast for you. Low to mid 40s to be expected. Clouds will thicken up by about Wednesday evening. We'll see those mostly cloudy skies making a return. Until then, we'll see some sunshine breaks, and then there's that return to some showers looking possible as we welcome in the weekend. Notice those temperatures nosing their way near 50 as the weekend arrives. Of course, today we'll see some coastal regions and areas of the valley also manage to make a run near 50 degrees. Giving you one more live look outside. This is overlooking Eagle River. You can see those clouds thinning out. A beautiful day expected. We'll have more coming up in the noon show as well as in the evening newscast. For now, have a great Monday and a great start to your work week.